That was just good football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook.
75 yards.
And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
That's caught at the 1. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
49, guys. Mike. Yellow. Get in the way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Dancing to his left. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Allen's throw is complete, and they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Watch the edge. Switch.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on third. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check, 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 check. Check 31. Check.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On third down, they're going to run for it here.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Hand off to the fullback, Burton. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And some space here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
49 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
He was trying to dance in around the sideline, but fell just a couple of yards short. Still, he's got him in great position.
He certainly does. They did a nice job keeping him from getting into the end zone, but they are definitely back on their heels after.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chiefs are back within a score.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Bills 11, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his left. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run
as his guys are able to extend their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. Watch switch. Check.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
67 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen being chased out left.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Allen buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Safe, safe, safe. Here we go.
Here's Allen to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down.
And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They give to Burton, the fullback.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports from the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ripley.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, 4 down. Showing eight.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
We got 4 down.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Man out. Hey, 57. Turn it up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Sponge, no. Hey, watch the edge,
They'll toss this right side to Singletary. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
4 down. 5 wide. Check 99. Check 4.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He'll buy some time right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very solid gain of 27. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Singletary. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
No. Off. Check. Fresno.
To throw, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It'll be a big loss on the play there. An absolute disaster, really. The kick by Bass is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
49's the mic. I got him.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Watch out. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. Complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Check 13.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
On the give, this is their fullback. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Rush in. Rush in.
Allen to throw. Rolling to his right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the... .22.
All day, dog. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go.
Panther 11.
Mike's 49. Defense wins championship.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
And his first pass is incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
49's the Mike. It's our time.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts
Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Keep it up, guys. Mike's 49.
70 Ranger.
Check.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
60.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Going for it with Sanders. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen flushed out right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen going to throw. Steps away. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And now a carry here for their fullback. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
It's just me and you.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Eluding the pressure. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Escaping the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2nd and 6.
Check 31.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. Touchdown, Bills. Isaiah McKenzie, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Throwing is Hurts.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
Check. Lucky. Check the backer.
A final shot before half for Allen. Forced out to his left. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Get ready.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Check 52.
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got room. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook,
30 yards.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Don't get nervous.
On first down, Hurts. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Gregory Rousseau, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen now on 1st down, rolling to his right. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From midfield, here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Allen will try to throw for it. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got
The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the paper.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To try again after the sack, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Let's get that ball. Show an A. Show an A. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
57.
Round 80.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Undercrush. Undercrush.
Here's Allen.
Shift.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Cougar 19.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll run with Sanders. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Sanders. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Hurts will throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bills on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Check it out, Reed.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And again, it's
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 30 yards. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Watch the run.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Watch the curl.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Let's go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Here we go, Check. Fresno. Slam. Check three.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here on the move to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Hey, home.
Watch out.
Now Allen again. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. On 2nd and goal. Allen out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bills. Tommy Sweeney, a 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Rolling to his left.
And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
49, 49.
They go play action with Hurts.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of